Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to bringing the Vision video. What if I guess today is this week's Ender Reset. Like always, if you guys are looking for anything specific, definitely check out the description below. There's going to be timestamps over there, so finding things are going to be a lot easier. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video or find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this reset. So starting off first, you want to check out the special blueprints vendor at the base operations, and the one thing you want to check out from him is this Omega rifle suppressor. This is actually a headshot damage suppressor blueprint if you are looking for a god roll suppressor for your sniper rifle builds or your MDR or something like a Lightweight 4 or LBOAC. This is a awesome pickup. I would recommend buying this 100%. Even if you have a decent one, having the blueprint on your character is always worth it. Next up, you want to stop by the special equipment vendor still in the base operations, and the first thing you want to look at is this Marine Super 90. What it comes with is 340% stagger, 278 gear score, and for the talents it has Predatory, Sustained, and Unforgiving. This in my opinion is a bit more of a PvE shotgun or a secondary shotgun for PvP because it does have Predatory on it and it has Unforgiving. With Sustained, the only thing you really have to do is get rid of Sustained, go for Responsive, and as I said, for PvE or a secondary kind of PvP weapon, this will be a great fit. Going all the way down, you want to check out this SR7 suppressor. What it comes with is 18% critical hit damage, 2.50% stability, and 4.50% optone range. Now it's not the best one, it is not a god roll or anything like that, it is missing the critical hit chance and it's missing the headshot damage, but if you are looking for a suppressor that's critical hit damage and you're desperate, if you're new or coming back, whatever the case is, this is a awesome pickup. As I said, if you find something better with like critical hit chance and also headshot damage, then you can get rid of this, but if you don't have a good one, if you are missing one, definitely check this out. The final person you want to talk to in the base operations is this gear vendor upstairs, and what he's actually selling is a pretty nice prototype performance mod. This is actually a 2% pulse critical hit chance mod. If you're making a damage build for PvP or PvE, and you want a bit more critical hit chance with your ARs or submachine guns, this is an awesome mod to use. As I said, you will have to use a pulse with that build, but if you do, your critical hit chance is going to be absolutely insane, especially if you pair this up with a SMG build. Up next, you want to stop by the Dante's Run safe house, and what he's actually selling is a really good prototype stamina mod. This is actually a 199 stamina and 3% damage to elites mod. If you're looking for a really good PvE mod, this is a must buy in my opinion. The damage to elites are very good, especially for PvE. If you're making a kind of damage build, or if you're not really using like 7,000 or 6,000 firearms, but you want to still do a lot of damage towards the NPCs, using these mods can really help you out. And as I said, you don't have to have an insane amount of firearms to do a lot of damage in PvE if you are using these mods. So like I said, if you are in need of them, once again, check out the Dante's Run safe house. They are being sold right here. Next up, you want to stop by the Camp Clinton safe house, and the first person you want to talk to is the blueprints vendor. The two things I would recommend buying from him is first of all this classic AK-47 blueprint. This weapon in my opinion is very underrated, although the rate of fire is really low on it and it's not really good. For PvP, for PvE, this is absolutely insane. If you use this with a striker build, if you use this pretty much with any build, it's going to do a lot of damage, it's going to melt NPCs, and if you pair this up with the damage to elites mod, this thing is going to be doing even more damage. So this is the first thing I would recommend buying if you don't have this. And the last thing is this 5.52 hollow sight. This is actually a critical hit chance scope for your assault rifles. If you want a bit more critical hit chance on your ARs, if you don't want to use vicious, if you don't want to use everything critical hit chance like your mods and your rolls on your gear, this is also really good to have, although you're going to be missing out on the critical hit damage from your scope. Once again, if you are in need of critical hit chance, if you want to run that, it's really up to you. Going over to the special equipment vendor still at Camp Clinton, the first thing you guys want to check out is this Liberator. What it comes with is 22% enemy armor damage, 265 gear score, and for the talents it has Swift, Competent, and Responsive. Honestly, the only thing you really have to do is get rid of Swift, go for something like Unforgiving or Vicious, it's really up to you. You do have to use a bit more electronics for this, so I would recommend using this weapon with a Alpha Bridge build, or something like that, or even something like a Reclaim or a Tactician build, but then instead of rolling for Vicious or Unforgiving, go for Talented, so you have a setup of like Talented, Competent, and Responsive, and that would be really good with a high electronics and high skill power build. A few spots down, you want to check out this tactical ACR. What it comes with is 18% enemy armor damage, 258 gear score, and for the talents it has Deadly, Unforgiving, and Adept. Once again, the only thing you really have to do is get rid of Adept, go for something like Vicious, go for something like Responsive, and this will be a great pickup for both PvP or PvE. If you're looking for a decent Tenacious mask, you want to check this one out. What it comes with is 1131 firearms, 10.50% exotic damage resilience, and also has 17% disarming resistance. Honestly, I would prefer critical hit chance over EDR in 1.8.2, but EDR is still pretty good. And also you do want to reroll the firearms, go a little bit higher into it, or go into stamina or electronics, it just really depends on you. Last but not least, you want to check out this prototype performance mod, still at the special equipment vendor at Camp Clinton. What this guy's actually selling is a 2% pulse critical hit damage mod. Once again, this is pretty good if you're making a damage build for PvP or PvE. If you're making a high kind of tactician, high skill power tactician build, you can use a pulse and have these mods on them. It's going to make your pulse pretty much insane. Your teammates and yourself are going to be doing so much more damage. So if you're into it, if you want to make a high damage kind of pulse build, this mod is for you. The next person you guys want to check out is the Cavern Safe House. And what he's actually selling is, yes, another mod. This time it is a prototype electronics mod that is a 187 electronics and 3% damage to elites. If you're making a high skill power, high electronics build and you want to use damage to elites mods, this is a perfect fit for you. As I said, they are pretty low with 187 electronics, but if you are desperate, if you want them, and if you want to make a build with them, once again, check out the Cavern Safe House. Getting straight into the DZ, the first person you guys want to stop by is the Park Avenue checkpoints. What he's actually selling is a pretty nice tactical AUG A3P. It comes with 20% critical hit chance, 263 gear score, and for the talents it has Responsive, Deadly, and Swift. The only thing I would do is get rid of Swift, go for Unforgiving, and this will be a perfect fit for any PvP build like SMG PvP build. If you don't have the house, if you don't have a Navy MP5N, this weapon does really good damage, and as I said, it's pretty good for PvP. The East 46th Street checkpoint is next on my list, and the first thing you guys want to check out is this Black Market SASG-12. What it comes with is 293.50% stagger, 261 gear score, and for the talents it has Brutal, Competent, and Vicious. Now although this is not the best Black Market SASG, if you are missing one, if you want to use this for both PvP or PvE, it's really up to you. The only thing I would probably do is get rid of Brutal, go for Responsive, and this will be a perfect fit. Lastly, you guys want to check out this prototype performance mod. This is actually a 6% first aid self-heal, and even if you don't have good heals on your build, even if your skill power and electronics are absolute zero and they're terrible, using these mods is still very good if you're running a booster shot, because you're still going to get a little bit of a boost for your healing with your first aid. So as I said, even if you're not using a lot of electronics or skill power, using these with a booster shot or even an overheal is a must. Up next, you guys want to check out the 5th Avenue checkpoint, still in the dark zone, and what he's actually selling is a pretty good Omega rifle suppressor. This actually comes with 18.50% headshot damage, 2.50% stability, and 4% critical hit damage. Now yes, once again, it is missing the critical hit chance, but this one is actually really good. If you don't want to buy the blueprint that I showed you guys in the beginning of the video, this is a really good pickup as well for your sniper builds, for your MDR, or even your lightweight M4, whatever you want to use this on. A few spots up, you want to check out the West 39th Street checkpoint, and what he's actually selling is, yes, another suppressor, but this time it is a large suppressor FDE that comes with 19% critical hit damage, 3% critical hit chance, and 2.50% stability. If you are interested in this, if you're looking for a good suppressor with critical hit damage, definitely check this one out. The West 42nd Street checkpoint is the next person you guys want to visit, and he's actually selling a pretty good prototype electronics mod. This is actually a 259 electronics and 3120 skill power mod. It's not maxed out, it's not the best, but if you're looking for this for your reclaimer builds or your tactician builds, or if you want to make a hybrid build with electronics and firearms or stamina, this is a awesome pickup. So once again, it is located at the West 42nd Street checkpoint. Last but not least, you want to check out the West 46th Street checkpoint, still in the dark zone, and what he's actually selling is a 4% Secret Mine damage mod. Now I do understand Secret Mines did get nerfed a lot, they're not really good in the game anymore, but for some reason, if you're interested in this mod, definitely check out the West 46 checkpoint in the DZ. Anyways, that is it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I respond to all my comments. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Trust you, okay.